And very good morning, folks. NTV/Amick Foster Wheeler, meteorologist Eddie Shear with you, and this is your weather before the weather. 6:12 a.m. The date is May 21st, 2015, is what I was trying to say. Dry in St. John's when I woke up a little while ago, but satellite and radar imagery now showing an area of showers, and I don't think any thunderstorms, but the rain embedded in these showers is certainly of the healthier variety. And you can see the line right here. This is a trough or a cold front working its way from west to east fairly quickly. Should clear the area between about 7 and 8 or 9 o'clock or so after a brief period of some heavy rain, as there is some embedded heavy rain. So if you are getting ready to head out, do expect a brief period of some heavy downpours across the Avalon Peninsula and eastern Newfoundland this morning before things do clear on out a little bit. So far as temperatures go, it's still pretty mild out there as we are starting off the day. 10 degrees in St. John's, looking at 9 in Gander, 7 in Corner Brook. St. Anthony currently sitting at 4 degrees. But we are seeing some wet roads and even some white roads. That's what it looks like in Wabush this morning. Talk more about Labrador in the next couple of minutes. But it has snowed there through a good chunk of the night, it looks like. But roads in the Big Land just do appear to be wet at the moment. In Churchill Falls, looks like a bit of a different story. I was expecting more snow there overnight than in Labrador City and Wabush, and looks like that was indeed the case. My estimate, that's close on 10 centimeters, maybe even a little bit more. Nain has also been reporting snow all night long. I'll be curious to see what the totals are coming out of there later today once the snow does wrap up. On the northern peninsula in Flowers Cove, not looking like a great morning, a little bit foggy. Road certainly is a little bit wet. As we head a little bit farther south, that's what it looks like in Corner Brook right now. Roads are wet, sun trying to peek on through, but on the west coast today, we will see the showers ongoing through a good chunk of the day. Into Gander, roads also looking a little bit wet this morning. Sun has yet to come out, but it will, especially by this afternoon. And then on the Salmonier line and across the Avalon Peninsula, we are seeing the cloud showers and some embedded heavier rain right now, and that will again be done with by about 8 or 9 o'clock this morning at the very latest. We'll see some clouds through probably lunchtime, and then we should see the sun come out this afternoon. And it should be actually a very nice afternoon for the majority of Newfoundland. The exception is going to be on the west coast. And Labrador looks like it's not going to be the nicest of days. Looking at 2 degrees in Cartwright at the moment. Happy Valley Goose Bay sitting right at 0. Churchill Falls and Labrador City and Wabush currently at -3. Nain looking at -1. Satellite and radar imagery showing the big old swirl working its way toward the Labrador coast, and you can see that right here. That's the area of low pressure, and as that works its way toward the east today, we'll see the weather in western Labrador and southeastern areas getting a little bit better than yesterday. Less in the way of heavy rain, more in the way of some showers and even a few flurries, but we will see snow ongoing from Hopedale on up through Nain today, continuing heavy at times as we go into this evening before it finally winds down as we go into tonight, as the low does begin to pull away. But the low is a very slow mover, and it's a very cold system, especially for this late in the year, which is why we are seeing the snow today on the Labrador coast. But again, as we get back farther west, just some flurries. Southeastern Labrador, including Happy Valley Goose Bay, just a few showers today. And what you see here, this little nubbin, we'll call it, that's the showers that are pushing offshore early this afternoon that are currently working through the Avalon now. So once those depart, things will get nicer, but again, it looks like we will see showers ongoing across the west coast of Newfoundland through a good chunk of the day today. As far as the forecast goes, again in St. John's, we're near 10 now. We'll hold around 11 through most of the day after some morning showers. Maybe some peaks of sun later this afternoon along the west coast, but I think we see a chance of showers holding all day in the Corner Brook, Deer Lake, Humber Valley areas and up to Rocky Harbor, Flowers Cove on the northern peninsula. As we get into central and eastern Newfoundland, that's where it's going to be nicer today. Same thing along the south coast with highs around 10 or 11. Into Labrador, again, we talked about that just a couple minutes ago. Showers and flurries continue through a good chunk of the day, and the snow along the coast. As we go into Friday, looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day for most of the island, but a decently strong area of low pressure does work its way in Friday night. That will bring some heavy rain to eastern Newfoundland into early Saturday. I'll talk more about that later and on NTV between 5:30 and 7 o'clock. Until then, catch my updates on Facebook and Twitter. Meteorologist Eddie Shear on Facebook, at Eddie Shear on Twitter, and I'll see you between 5:30 and 6 on First Edition and between 6 and 7 on the NTV Evening News Hour. Have a great day.